to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yo, 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 my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Mennings. And in today's episode, I'm going to be making up my new base. So today, I'm going to take out the Carack, which I'm on my way to go get now. And I'm going to get my Pieces, put it in the hangar, and then I'm going to get the Ursa Rover and put that in the bay underneath. So yeah, I'm going to set up this beautiful ship here as my new base. So let's get into this. We hope you like this video. If you do like this video, don't forget to take that pointer and tickle that like button. And don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell notification for more videos as they drop. We really appreciate it. So let's get into this then. Look at this whale of a ship we've got here. Absolute behemoth. But not like the luxury ships. We don't get all these fancy lifts and stuff. No, we get this one hangar bay here that we get. So let's get into this. I'm going to take this out, grab the Pieces, put that in the hangar. Let's do this. Close that up. I'm going to take the lift. I'm going to take the ladders. I'm not going to go through the hangar bay and all that stuff. I'm just going to take the ladders. So I don't know if you know this about the Carrack. It has two places you can pilot from. You've got the main bridge. I'm just going to open up this hangar here because I'm going to need it open for when I grab the Pieces. So yeah, with the Carrack you get two piloting positions. You've got the bridge upper and the bridge lower. And in the bridge upper you've got a command center. And in the bridge lower, you've got the main pilot seat. If you're piloting from this command center here, the person who goes downstairs and pilots from the main seat will take priority. So when I'm out with other people on this ship, I tend to pilot from the upper one because if I crash out, then people can pilot from take over and we don't end up crashing. We've done that a few times, like in the C2. You're flying along and then it crashes into the planet because I've crashed out or something and nobody could get in the pilot seat because my body's still there. So yeah, but there's some things you miss when you have the command center. So either which way though, you can't use guns from the command center or the pilot seat on the Carack, so you definitely need a crew with this. You've got 4 guns, and so you've got the 2 on the side and 1 on the bottom, which is controlled by people in turrets, and then you've got the 1 on the top, which is controlled by whoever sat to the right in the lower bridge.
Thank you.
So what I'm going to do is going to find a little landing pad, and I'm going to come up next to the landing pad, but I can't get too close because when I pull out the Pieces it ends up putting the ship away. So here we go, let's go and find this. Oh, I love the sound of all the ships coming past. It's a bit dark. I don't know if that's my settings or it's the update. I have just got a new monitor and new graphics card, but I'm not too sure if it's my settings or if it's just the game itself. Since the update, I've noticed it being really dark since the update. But I don't want to turn up my brightness because you'll see, like in situations, it becomes too bright. Right, so I'm going to go down, get close to this bay here. I'm not going to go to these 2 on the left because those are docking hangars that you go inside and the doors won't be open. So I'm going to go to this landing pad here. See how it just went dark? I don't know if it's the game or not. So I'm going to jump out from here, jump on the cartography deck, technical deck or whatever you want to call it, and just jump onto that pad and go and get out the Pisces. So let's just, I'm going to go to the back lift. Here we go. Can't wait to explore this ship more when they start doing more stuff with it. But saying by then it'll probably be a wipe and I won't have the ship. I'll have to go and buy it again. So it means I've got to get another 24 million up in credits. Which will be a shame because I do like this ship. Really not keen on this darkness though. Hopefully it isn't. And maybe it can be solved soon. Man, EV takes ages. Floating along. I've noticed they've fixed the animation or the look of the player when you're in EV mode. When I first started playing it, he's just floating around with the arms out, stretched out. It looks a little bit better now. Yoink. Boom. Let's do this. Just so dark. But as you see, when we come into the lit areas, it's a bit brighter. I don't want it to end up being too bright in these areas. Ends up really hazy. Let's go to the lobby. Let's grab this Pisces.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Alright, let's grab this.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Goodbye. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
If you park the Carack too close to a bay and you put, oh, it won't let me in the lift. Ugh, I hate when it does that. It's a new bug that's started coming around in the this latest patch 18.2. Yeah, 17.2. It does my head in. Okay, let's get down hangar 3. And look at my mini Carack. Let's get in here. So there's one issue we have when we put this into, look how dark it is. When we put this into the Carack, it if you log out on the Carack and then you log back in, the landing gear on the Pisces is up. And if you get in it and put the landing gear back down, it ends up bugging out and sending your ship back to storage. And so you're just floating in space with everything. Look at that, on my heels there. Jump up. You end up just floating in space with your ships gone, and then you've got to go and claim them again and do it all again. So I'd advise you, if you do this, and you see your ship's landing gear, your Pisces landing gear, down, don't pull it up. Oh, I almost hit that then. It's so dark. I know you can't see it, but switch these lights on. Beautiful ship. Let's go and find his Carack. Where is it? There she is. Oh, I love the sound of all the ships going past. Right, let's get over to this Carack then. Let's get this landed. Yeah, so I would advise don't pull your landing gear up. What I would say is open up your hatch, your bay, and take off, and then pull your landing gear down and then land again. And then you should be fine. Maybe it's something they need to sort out in the game, that you don't, when you log out, the landing gear is down rather than up. So I've seen it a few times with people like Ollie when he lands on the planets, and then when he comes back in to do his next video, he's belly on the floor. I don't know if that damages your ship or not. So here we go. Let's get this mini Carack into this big Carack. And we're down. Just turn this engines off, turn the light off.
Engines offline.
Let's get out of here. Check we've got room. We didn't go too far over. That's all good. Right, let's close this hatch. This hangar bay. And let's go and get the... Let's go and get the Ursa Rover. Put that in the bay downstairs. Not too sure if I pressed it twice there. Cool, we're all good. Right, I'm going to go down to the habitation deck, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my respawn point if I die onto the Carack. So if I do take this anywhere and then I die, I'll respawn on the Carack. So you can normally do this on the bed, but I'm going to do it. There's a little screen here to the left. I'm going to do it on that. If you go to the admin bit, you can also remove people that have set their imprint onto your Carack. There we go. Right. Let's get to the bridge, and we'll use the lower bridge this time, because when I'm going down to the planet, I prefer to use the lower bridge. And we'll go and get this this Ursa. There's the lower bridge. You have a bit more stuff on the screen with the lower bridge, and you can use your ping in the lower bridge. You can't upstairs.
Weapons online. Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Alright, let's find a spot. Stanhope. So this is a storage facility. SF.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
So I'm going to choose Stanhope, I think. Mining station. There'll be a blue thing on that one to do. Be able to get my Ursa out. Here we go. It's like a whale. Oh man, I love the colours of this. Coming off the tips there. It's brilliant. The game's just visually stunning. The more you play it, you start seeing more stuff.
Bottom drive is now up.
Let's go and land this thing, this whale. I love the ship, but definitely not one that you want to be taking down onto a planet too much. That's why you want to have the piracies in the hangar, so that you can just hang around here and then just take your piracies down. That little blue arrow that just flips up there, that's my piracies. When I first started putting my ship inside, or like a little, like the grey cat or something inside your ship, and that keeps popping up and you're like, well, there's this player nearby, who's this player nearby? And then it turns out it's actually you. It's your other ship inside your ship. So around about 1,000, I'll generally pull down my gear. 10,000 should I say. I'll generally pull down my gear and then I'll turn off my quantum view, so as soon as I start seeing the landing pads coming in, it gives me I can just see it better and I don't need the numbers then anymore. I can actually just control it from that. I don't want to go too fast with this thing. Normally I'd be flying in there really fast with like the piracies or my Nomad, but with this whale it takes ages to slow it back down. Definitely a multi-crew ship, this. Can't be hanging around in this ship on your own. There's not much you can do with it. If I get attacked, I can't fire weapons from any of these positions, so I'd have to go to one of the turrets to fight. So not really a single player ship, definitely a multi-crew ship. Luckily I have a multi-crew. I've got a few people I play with. One question though is, if Sekil Thanis was on with me and he logged off and I logged off and then he logged back on, where would he end up? He wouldn't be in my ship, would he? I don't know where he'd be. Would he be back at his original location? I'm not too sure. Something I need to test out maybe. And then also test out if he logged off on the ship and I logged off, and then I logged back on, and then he logged back on, would he be back on the ship? So there we are, down on the floor. Let's turn the engines off. I love the sound of the engines in the... Oh, that's such a good sound. Like that sunset then, you see it. Looking nice. It means it's going to get dark pretty quick here then. The sun's going down. Let's get in the little lift, open the bay downstairs. I'm on subdeck. One thing I love about this game is everything's just signposted. Everything's about signs. You've got to look at the signs. So I'm going to open this little blast thing here. So I don't go too far. Yeah, the sun's going down. It's going to get dark. I'm going to end up hitting that light there, I think. Yeah, it just pushes it up. It's not too bad. I get that little Avenger Titan coming in. Avenger Titan, is it? I mean, yeah, he's an Avenger Titan. Titan, whatever. Quick check of the chat. Make sure he's not asking if they're friendly or not. I had an incident once. I was out with my Carack, my Nomad, and I was selling some cargo. I had 100,000 in cargo on my Nomad, and I was selling over at the Reclamation Orinth, and someone was asking in chat if I was a friendly. He had some stolen diamonds or something he was trying to sell there or drop off there or whatever, and because I wasn't answering because I didn't have the chat up, he shot me, and we ended up in a battle and he killed me, and I was fuming. I was fuming. But he compensated me in the end to give me 1 million credits. It was alright in the end. So I'm going to take them armour, legs and arms. I'm going to take that helmet there, that orange helmet there. 3 grand that worth. And I'll take that helmet as well. I always do a bit of robbing before I go.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let's get this thing out. I've got a little grey cap PVT as well. PTV. I'm going to grab the Ursa. 18 seconds. I'll just expedite that for a couple of hundred. Yeah, 120-ish.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Take that.
Vehicle
There she is on the
selected.
pad.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following
There she
location.
is.
Goodbye.
Let's get out there and grab it. So I got this one because I got the little PTV, but it only holds 2 people in the PTV. And sometimes I'm on with 2 or 3 people. So we need something a bit bigger. Whereas this got 4 seats in the back here and 2 in the front. So carry enough people here, we're doing a mission. Oh, here comes, was it a Freelancer? Yeah, looks like Freelancer. Is it Freelancer? Looks like Freelancer. It got dark quick, didn't it? Is it a Freelancer or is it one of those mining ones? I'm not too sure. It's hard to drive these things. It's all done on one stick for forward and turning. There we go. Easy does it. Take a quick look round. I think it's in. Let's get these engines off. And let's go and shut this hangar door. Or whatever it is, door. This hatch. The movements of the spacecraft and all the different things in this is just so good. Let's close this. Have we got enough room? I definitely think there's enough room there. Yeah, more than enough. Perfect. And there she is. All ready to go. Let's get up these stairs, get to this cockpit. And what we're going to do now is I'm just going to go back to... I'm going to go back to the space station area and just show you me logging off and logging on, and also I'll show when you go to a space station, I don't need to go into the space station to access the inventory. I can just be outside the space station in the ship here, so I can access all the inventory of the space station while I'm in my ship outside. So I can put stuff in from the space station. I never have to dock. I'm just going to go downstairs to the lower deck. And yeah, so you remember you don't. So that's something to know is you don't have to actually land if you just want. If you just go into a space station to grab some stuff that's in your inventory, you don't actually have to land. You can just be near it, basically. I think once you get within the range of this, where you have the satellite in the top corner, I think that's all you need. Let's have a quick look round. Looks like the Avenger Titan's gone now. He's done his work, what he needed to do. Have a quick look at the chat. Nothing going on. Let's do this. Let's get out of here. Let's take this beast back home. It's just really dark. Once that sun goes down, it's really dark. Here we go. Landing gear up. Let's start moving. It's a beast of a ship, but it's slow when you try to move it. What I'm going to do is turn on my quantum, wait for these arrows to turn blue, and we can at least then quantum in. Pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. Get to the space station. Right, we're all blues. Let's go and find this space station. I'll go through the map to do it. Rather than going look. Normally I'll just look on the ground and that, but I think I'm going to end up having to go through some orbital markers. So I'll do it this way. Yeah, I'm going to have to go through OAM1, then to Everest. Let's do this. There's first place. Find the blue arrow. See how we've got those two little blue arrows now that look like ships. One of them is the Ursa and one of them's the Pisces. Here we go. To Everest Harbour. So what I'll do is I'll get close to Everest Harbour and I'll grab some bits from Everest Harbour to put on the ship to show what I was on about earlier about not having to actually go inside the base. You can just be near it. So you got the little satellite thing at the top corner there. That there I think is once you've got that, which I think is basically inside the rings. You see, like when you're coming into it, there's a ring of light going around the perimeter of the space station. I think once you're in that and you've got that connectivity, I think then you can actually access your inventory from there. But I always try and get into the no armistice zone, so that way then I'm not going to get shot. I was doing one of these videos before and I was just outside the armistice zone and someone deliberately flew into me, spun me round. I was spinning like crazy. I blacked out a couple of times. They ended up blowing up and then ended up with a level 2 crime stat because of it. My ship was a mess. I would keep blacking out. I was trying to control the ship with the thrusters to slow it down. It was yeah. So I always try and get in the armistice zone now. And if someone tries attacking you, then they'll get in trouble for it. So I'm just going to fly over here to the top of it. Anywhere around here should probably do. Just sit over the top of the space station in the armistice zone. And what I do is I'll tend to be where there's a few guns, that you can see a few guns around, so that if someone does attack you, all those guns will fire on the person as well. So let's do this. Let's go to the captain's headquarters, which is just down that hall there. And I'm going to turn my engines off. So I've not turned my engines off. I'm just going to make sure I can turn my engines off and I don't drop down. I think I should still be floating because I don't want engines on, basically.
Engines offline.
Oh, I love that sound. Such a good sound. Right, doesn't look like I'm dropping. We're all good. We're floating. Nice. All good. All looks fine. Right, let's do this. Let's get into the captain's quarters. The reason I'm not powering off is because if you power off, then your shields will drop, and then it only takes a couple of shots and you're gone anyway. So here we go, captain's headquarters. This is my bedroom where I'll log off. On the bed here. before I do log off though, I want to jump into the inventory, just grab some stuff in the inventory, show you that side of it, so that when I do log off, I can show you then that it's all there still. So throw that to my vehicle. What you can see there, I can access the local of the space station now. I don't have to actually be there, so I'm just going to grab a couple of drinks and that. A couple of bars. I'll probably grab a helmet, just in case I need one at any point. And then probably a multi-tool. What's this mess here? Yeah. Second page. Yeah. So no, yeah, that'll do. Let's have a look around here. So in the C2, they have a communal storage. You open up one of the storage bins on the C2, and you can put stuff in it that everybody can access. So I think they need to do that here on this ship as well. Be really good. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to log off here, and then I'm going to log straight back in, and you'll see where where I spawn. And then yeah, spawned on the Carack. So yeah, so this would be my new base. I'll show you the inventory quick so you can see that. And see I've still got all the stuff I put on there, and I've still got access to that one because I'm still at that base. And what I'm going to do here, just go through, show you the Ursa Rover still there. Down to subdeck. There she is in all glory. But you see the little blast door that I opened is now down. You see that? That's down. So it's like with the ship resets itself. Let's just go through the cargo. So much cargo space here. One thing I want to try as well is, can I be floating? Can I QT into a point, and then once I've come out of QT, can I then float there, take the piracies, go down, buy some cargo stuff for the Carack? But I think there's a new thing coming in where, depending on how your ship is with its cargo, it takes certain time to load it. So I'm not too sure, because I think they're bringing in something where it's supposed to be like realistically loading cargo. So let's go up to the technical deck. You see the piracies, and you can see what I'm on about here. The landing gear is down. So it's sat on its belly now. I don't know if that would damage the ship if I was moving. I don't know, I'm not too sure. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I'm on about if I pull up the landing gear now, it'll just boot me out of the ship, and the ship will be gone. The Carack and the piracies will be gone, and I've got to do all of this all over again. So I'm just going to show you that now, and then I'll do this again at some point to make my base again. But when I press the gear to do the gear, I'll just disappear. Boom, there we go. No Carack, no piracies, no nothing. Gone. So that's that. So yeah, so that's me. Well, I'm going to have to do that again now to set up the base, but that was me showing you how I'm going to set up my base, and that's where I'm going to be trying to do a lot of my missions from. Try and wake up in that Carack and do my missions from that. So yeah, we hope you like that video. If you did, don't forget to take that pointer and tickle the like button. Really helps us out, and we'll see you out in the verse.